Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be going over some tips, tricks, and hacks to make your next cruise smooth, simple, and easy. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is your man, the Boss Man, bringing you another episode of On the Road. This channel is your gateway to all of my travel tips, guidance, and advice on all things related to motorcycling, motovlogging, cruise, and destination vacations. For those of you who have already subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. It is sincerely appreciated. With your support, my channel is slowly but surely growing. For those of you watching who have not yet subscribed, why not consider hitting that like and subscribe button and ringing that bell for future notifications. It's absolutely free. No obligation. Doing so will only let you know when I put out future content. So, without further ado, pitter patter, let's get at her. Today, in no particular order, I'm going to be going over numerous items, tips, tricks, and hacks that'll help make your next cruise vacation smooth, simple, and easy. So let's just jump right into it. So what I'm going to talk about now is the Power Cube. This particular Power Cube is a Cooper with a K Power Cube. Purchased this on Amazon, just like everything else I'm going to show you. It turns one outlet into 3 additional outlets. It also gives you 3 USB ports. So effectively it maximizes the utilization of the 2 power plugs that you have in your stateroom, at least on the Celebrity Solstice as of September 2022. This ship has not yet been revolutionized, so it has no additional power ports. So effectively you can get 3 plugs in one plus 3 USBs. This is a non-surge protected Power Cube. Make sure that whatever one that you choose to buy for yourself, if you decide to use one, make sure it's non-surge protected. You won't have any issues with the cruise line. It won't be seized. This is the way to go. The next item that will make your cruise life that much easier is the towel clip. Many of you probably already have these. For those of you who do not, the towel clip is basically a very cheap and simple solution to your towels that blow around all over the place while you're on the Lido deck on a cruise ship, especially at sea. So if you're one of the lucky ones that finds a chair by the pool, lay your towels over the chair. The clip goes on over top of the towel, and I typically use 4, sometimes 6 depending on the wind. 2 on the back, 2 on the side, 2 on the front, and it will secure your towels in place. You can get in and out of the chair without having to reset your towels every time you do. When you're in the pool, you don't need to worry about the towels blowing off your chair in the wind. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 10 of these things cost me like $5. Super simple, super easy, zero frustration, all relaxation. And that is the name of the game. For those of you that have ever been hit with the overweight bag charge at the airports, another rip-off fee that the airlines get away with. But anyway, put one of these in your luggage. It's this particular one's just a digital luggage scale. It's good to 110 pounds or 50 kilograms. So for those of us who live that cruise life, you're very limited as to what you can bring on board a cruise. So especially if you're flying to and from your destination. For example, I fly from the Vancouver International Airport to Fort Lauderdale or Miami for most of the cruises that I go on, and I'm limited to a 50-pound bag. So what I'll do is I'll pack my bag and load as much stuff as I can get in there, weigh the bag, and as long as I'm under 50 pounds, I'm good to go. The cost of this device will more than pay for itself the first time that you get nailed with an overweight bag fee. So an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. The other thing is you can easily be under, let's say your bag weighs 42 pounds going in, but what about all that stuff you bought while you were at port? At least now you can adjust your carry-on bag and your check-in bag with your personal item and balance out the three so that your check-in bag will be under 50 pounds. And how will you know that? Because you'll have one of these. So this next item segues in very nicely to the luggage issue that we just solved. So you spend hours ironing, pressing, neatly folding, gently packing, nicely stacking. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. At any rate, all of your shirts into your suitcase to make sure that they're not all wrinkled and crumpled when they come out of your suitcase when you get on board the cruise ship. Well, I know I've done that many times, and I get my luggage in my stateroom and I open it, and sure enough, shirts are wrinkled, suit jackets are wrinkled, and all that effort went right out the window. The other problem that's compounded are the exorbitant fees that cruise lines charge to press shirts and suit jackets and suit pants. As you know, I sail on Celebrity, and as an elite member, I get a free bag of laundry and I get one free pressing of any item or garment of my choice. Well, if I've got 7 or 8 shirts that are wrinkly, I'm going to end up spending a lot of money to get them pressed so I don't look like a slob when I'm out and about wearing my suit and my super wrinkly shirt. However, I do have a solution for that, and here it is. So this is Downy Wrinkle Release. This is a 3-ounce bottle. I always pack 2 in my bag, and so what I do is if I do have some wrinkles on a shirt, I lay the shirt out, I spritz the shirt down with this solution, and you just rub it into the fabric, you stretch the shirt, you press it out, you put it on a hanger, use your magnetic hook on your ceiling, there you go. Hang it from the ceiling, let the shirt air dry. Once the shirt is dry, the vast majority of those wrinkles, gonzo. And the cost of having 1 shirt pressed on a cruise line will pay for 2 bottles of this solution. This stuff works really well. I've seen excellent results with it. So save yourself some money, save yourself the aggravation, the frustration, and make that cruise life much easier by using this hack. Stupid simple, super cheap, works well. So the next one, for those of you like me who have sleep apnea and have a CPAP machine, well, here's your next solution. Now, I've shown this on a couple of previous videos, and I do get questions about it. I'll take it out and I'll go over it in a little bit more detail just to answer some of the questions from my previous vlogs. All right. So this is my power bar with an extension cord. This particular one has an 8-foot extension cord. I purchased this specifically for my adventures on cruise ships. This one is also non-surge protected, cruise ship approved. When I pack it in my luggage, I put it in the box it came in. The box is clearly labeled cruise ship approved, non-surge protected. This is very important because unless you put this in your carry-on where you can verbally explain to the security officer when your bag is x-rayed, you'll be personally there. You can explain to him, highlight and point out that it's non-surge protected, cruise ship approved, and it won't get scooped, and you will have the ability to use your CPAP machine by your bedside. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That is why if I put it in my checked luggage, I have more room. I will always make sure that it's in the original box so that it's highlighted to prevent any concerns about it being scooped or seized by the cruise line. So as you can see, the cord is plenty long, and what I'll do is I'll plug it in right now and I'll show you how easily it reaches from the plug-in at the desk station and makes its way easily to the bedside. So as you can see, I have it plugged in to the power outlet, and you can clearly see that the cord is plenty long enough. It doesn't create a tripping hazard. I have it laying on the couch beside the bed. That's my CPAP plugged into it, and you can see that my CPAP machine is now on and fully functional. So that's a good little hack to be able to access the power outlets on board your cruise ship and be able to use your CPAP machine at night. And you can see it's plenty long. It does the job, it does the trick, and gets her done. All right, so the next hack that I have for you to make your cruise life that much easier is the clothesline. So I have demoed this on previous videos. I'll put a card in the link in the top right hand corner. All you have to do is click the card. You can watch the video. It is my travel essentials video. Take a look at that. So as you can see, it's strung up on the wall with the next hack that I will show you. Maybe we'll do a 2-for-1 here. So this will be 2 hacks. So what you can see right here on the wall is my magnetic hook. So the cruise ship walls are metal, and you can clearly see that this coat hook is attached to the carabiner end of my clothesline. And believe me, that magnetic hook isn't going anywhere. Each hook is capable of holding up to 50 pounds. So the clothesline, as you see, has the different clothes pins, and it's fully adjustable just by there's a little ball adjuster here. So you have you can see this knob. So you just push the button down and you can adjust back and forth, up and down, wherever you want the clothes hook to go, and it's fully adjustable. Now, as you can see, just for demonstration purposes, the scenario is I just came back from the pool, and my clothes are clearly not dripping wet, but they are damp or wet enough that I don't want them getting mildewy or smelly or wrinkly. Maybe I want to use these for the next day at the pool. So here they are. They're hanging, and as you can see, I've strategically positioned the clothesline between the indent. So as you can see, this portion of the wall indents. So I have the clothesline hung on the outside portion of the wall, which gives space, 360 degrees air space. So the clothes are never touching the wall, and they hang, they air dry, and they're out of the way. As you can see, I can walk right past, and I'm not banging into anything. And yeah, that gives you another angle. I've gotten a lot of questions about the hooks and how many clothes you can hang. You can hang all the clothes you want, right up to the amount of, obviously, the number of hooks that you have available to suspend clothes from. And here's another example of a good use for the hook. This pool bag, I put a bottle of water in it. That's a full bottle of water. I have an iPad in here. I've got batteries. I've got other camera equipment. I've got all my my medical, like pill bottles. This bag is full. It weighs about 10 pounds right now. And I have it hooked to the ceiling. As you can see, that hook is that magnetic hook is on the ceiling, and it's holding that bag absolutely no problems whatsoever. And I like to hang my bag like that right by the front door. It makes my day bag easy. It's a grab and go scenario. So when I want to take my day bag with me, as I'm walking out the door, I just grab it, take it with me, come back, hang it back up. It's a very efficient use of space within the cruise cabin. It's definitely an awesome hack. Makes your life easier and more organized. I have additional hooks on the wall, as you can see. I have a few of my hats that I brought with me. I got my sun hat, a couple of ball caps. I hang those on the wall as well. So as you can tell, I try to keep things fairly neat and tidy within my cruise cabin. Makes the cabin more efficient, and that's a double thumbs up for me. So everything that I'm showing you on this little tips, tricks, and hacks video is available on Amazon.com or Amazon.ca, whichever country you happen to live in. The hooks are very cheap. The towel racks are cheap. The power cube, the power bar with extension cord, the luggage, the clothes string line. You can get all of these things combined for less than $100. And believe me, that'll be $100 that's well spent. So on a recent top 10 list of things you should never do in a cruise ship video, I had a number of people ask me why they were a little uncertain as to why you should never have your stateroom balcony door open and open your front door on your stateroom at the same time. And I talked about the wind tunnel effect. So what I'm going to do is I have my balcony door open right now, and we're going to go to the front door and I'm going to open it. And you will see quite quickly what this wind tunnel effect is that I was talking about earlier. Let's give this a whirl. So as you can see, my balcony door is open. It's a nice normal day outside. There's no heavy windstorms. There's no inclement weather. It's a nice, beautiful, warm, sunny afternoon. So I'm not rigging this test in any way, shape, or form. So we'll go to the stateroom door here. Like right away, I can feel. Look what happens when I let the door go here. Oh boy, it forcefully closes. I'm not going to let the door slam. I can really feel a strong wind, and the door is probably halfway open. I'm just going to let it go. You can see how hard and fast that door is closing. There's quite a strong wind blowing in. I don't know if it's being picked up on the microphone or not, but I'm hoping you can hear that, because it is a surprisingly strong wind. So I'm gonna close the door here. So to demonstrate this again, what I'm gonna do is close my balcony door, and we'll do it again. So now the door is closed, and right now you can hear some kind of an announcement being made, but right away I guarantee you're going to see a significant difference. So watch what happens when I open the door. So the door is 3/4 of the way open. I'm going to let it go. And see how easy, with just a couple of fingers, with no effort, I can stop the door from opening and just gently push it open. I couldn't do this before. The wind and the suction pushing the door in, and you'll notice there's no wind noise at all, even though there's an announcement going on. But you can see like how easy it is to open and close the door, and I can close the door with little to no effort at all. So as you can see, that was certainly a non-scientific experiment, but I hope it did illustrate exactly what I was talking about and what you can expect. So if you have your papers and other things lying around in your room and you have both doors open, if that's what you like to do and you want to do it, by all means. I'm not telling anybody what to do or not do. I'm just giving you my tips, guidance, and advice. So yeah, so you can have one or the other open, no issue. If you open both, be prepared for that wind tunnel effect. So let's move on to my last tip that I have for you on things you can do to make your cruise life easy. And it's something I do every time, and I love it. Here we go. So the next tip or hack that I have for you with regard to living that cruise life in your stateroom is I always ask my room attendant to take everything out of my fridge so that I have an empty fridge so that I can bring back whatever beverages that I like. So we'll just open up the fridge in my room here. Now in this case I have a bottle of champagne and I happen to have a nice big bottle of water. So never eat or drink anything inside this fridge. It doesn't matter if you have any type of a drink package. There are certain upgrades that you can buy for ridiculous upgrade prices that will allow you to consume food and beverage out of your fridge. However, I have a premium drink package and everything in the fridge is not included. So I asked my stateroom attendant to remove everything, and I can load this fridge up with as much stuff as I can get for free from any of the bars or the Ocean View Cafe. And now I have my own personal fridge that's not stuffed full of things that I can't touch or use. So give this a try. There's no charge. And your stateroom attendant will be more than happy to remove the items from your fridge. And as you can see in this example, that's exactly what my stateroom attendant did. So try it out. It's a great little tip. So that concludes my laundry list of little tips, tricks, and hacks, things that you can do to make your cruise life easy inside of your stateroom on your next cruise. So I'm calling this one a wrap. I am the bus man. You take care, be well, and I'll see you on the road. Aye, aye, and goodbye. Peace. Take care, everybody.